Good morning, everyone. This is Shravak Patil. My second video is related to the value chain and the blockchain. As you know that in the first video I talked about the supply chain and the logistics and its differences. So today I will be talking about the value chain and the blockchain and its differences of the value chain, logistics and the supply chain. So generally, so when I research about the thing of the value chain, so different papers says that there is not a huge differences between the supply chain and the value chain, but value chain is an operations or the activities of the organization to increase the value of the product, which could be having the competitive edge over the its competitors. For example, deduction of the cost, like operational cost or the logistical cost, are increasing the profits, or uh, eliminating the mm, blocks of the supply chain or any obstacles of the supply chain, and reducing the time involved. Such a strategical planning or the strategical operations are taken in the value chain. So the major difference is the supply chain is includes the different third parties like the inventory person, warehouses, facility provider or the transportation providers, marketing people. But in the value chain, generally the people inside the organization decide some strategical movements which reduces the difficulties involved or which facilitates the smooth running of the business, which could be having some competitive edge over the competitors. So this is what the value chain is. Coming to the blockchain, blockchain is mainly focusing on the recording of the transactions or the events or any data which is included in the lifetime of a product. So it is a scientific recording of the data and the information related to a product. So this is what the differences means. This is what the meaning of the value chain and the blockchain. Generally, it is not possible as to make any differences between the blockchain with these three, but we could generally do a differentiation study between the logistics, supply chain, and the value chain. I gave a example of wool to cloth in the previous video. In this video, I am taking the same example from there. Consider a company which produce this t-shirt. Okay, so they produce the t-shirt. For that they need a cotton. For that, for the cotton they have to get it from the wool. Consider illusion that we do some illusions that wool is converted into the t-shirt. So yeah, such a company generally procure the wool from the different farmers of poultry farming who do the poultry farming. Different farmers, they collect the wool and they convert this wool into the cotton sheets or the fiber sheets. They convert it into the some big cloth sheet, and these cloth sheets are cut into the different pieces, and these pieces are converted into the t-shirt. They pack it, they put it in the big cardboard boxes and supply it to the dealer. From the dealer, these boxes or the t-shirts goes to the wholesaler. From the wholesaler, it will be transported to the retailer. And whenever I get into the mind that I want a t-shirt, so I go to the retailer and get this t-shirt which suits to me. So in this process, whole steps, which are different steps which are included, in each and every step the value of the product get increased. So wool converted into the cloth sheet converted into the t-shirt, t-shirt is transported to the different retailers or the wholesaler. So everywhere the value of the product it get increases. So this is called as a supply chain, and everywhere there is a movement of the goods, movement of the t-shirt is called as a logistics. And coming to the blockchain, what it could be the blockchain in this matter. I have the t-shirt with me now, but I want to know what is the exact procedure is being followed in manufacturing this shirt. So I go to the retailer, ABC retailer. Consider ABC company is selling the t-shirts as a retailer. So ABC retailer, I go to the him and ask the from where you got this, because I want to see the blockchain, or the I want to know the whole information about the t-shirt. So I go to him and he says I got it from the wholesaler named XYZ. So I go to that wholesaler and I will ask him from where you got these shirts. So he says I got it from my dealer. So I go to his dealer and ask him from where you got these shirts. So he says that I procured it from the manufacturer called Cotton Company Limited. Okay, I go to the Cotton Company Limited, and it is not the final or destination to me, but he says I procured it from the different uh, farmers who do the poultry farming. From them, I uh, received this wool. From there, I procured the wool and I converted it into the t-shirt. So, from the my place, I want to know from where the it is being produced, from where it is produced. So I will go back, and each information which I collect is called as a blockchain. So this is what the difference is between the logistic supply chain and the value chain, and what is the blockchain meant for. So I hope this video is very useful for you to understand the basics of the logistics supply and the supply chain. And if you really like this video, then please share, subscribe, like it. And if you have any doubts regarding to the logistics and the supply chain or any other matters related to this, please put in the comments. I will study about that. I will get the information for you in the upcoming videos. Thank you very much.